or like self-inserted in situations, but I guess in this situation I'm kind of like stuck in the middle of it against my will. So it's like if I don't do it, who else is gonna do it? I'm just gonna take a second. Sorry, I said that like 4 times, but...
You guys, I swear to you guys, I'm not trying to farm drama or anything like that. You guys,
it's a lot.
But Asmund did say there was a possible nuke.
Bro, like, I could have come home.
Asmund said that there was gonna be a hydrogen bomb about to be dropped somewhere.
Clint's fucking mega bonk scores. Now look what I have to do. So fucking annoying. I had to cancel my plans. Which reminds me, I...
Play Ball Spit.
Yeah, they're on Complex. No.
I don't think there's gonna be a Halloween stream this year.
Really? Fuck!
I think that's,
Fuck! This fucking stalker, fuck you! I am so mad.
Right now. But I mean, is anyone gonna be mad at me if I do like, you know, like a Halloween in November thing?
Pac-Man.
Or I mean, there's always next year, right? I mean, yeah, I mean, things happen outside your control.
It was a lighthearted joke, relax.
So.
It doesn't, come on, man.
Yeah.
Don't rob that.
Lighten up the mood. It's just like
It's just crazy, but I mean, thank you guys for listening to me.
Really?
Listening to me talk and complain. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate it. So, the next thing, at the end of my last stream, I said that when I got home, I would be talking about some other things that I really did not want to talk about, but I feel like those things developing independently of their own from the TwitchCon incident have gone to a point where I kind of feel like I have no choice. So,
oh nah.
I've already seen
was that a document?
A lot of people speculating about what I'm going to be talking about, and some people have been right, but even for the people who were right, they were only like 5 to 10% right.
Page 2.
I don't think I've seen a single person online who knew or understood the severity of what I want to talk about today. And I want everyone to be aware that I've been handling the situation very seriously, and I've spent a lot of time thinking this over. And not only that, I've been in contact with a lawyer. I had them review everything that I'm planning to say today, because I wanted to make sure that if I was going to do this, I was going to do it right, because it's so serious. And I feel like it's going to change things forever. And so
why is she edging it?
Today,
shut up! I'm muting this.
I'm finally going to be opening up about and telling everyone sorry, I swear I'm not trying to like make this dramatic or something. Like I said, I really wish I were not feeling like I had to do this. Just give me some time. I'm gonna be doing a lot of, I guess you could say, like, fourth wall breaking in a way, and talking about things that, on domestic abuse. Today, I'm finally gonna be opening up about the psychological and domestic abuse, stalking and harassment, sexual assault, and threats of blackmail that Mizkif has done towards me and some of these issues which are still ongoing. For the entirety of this year, I have attempted to separate myself from him and not talk about him at all, and not talk about this issue and just not make it a public thing. I always tried my best to keep this to myself, but like I said, I feel like it's gone to the point, which I'll explain later, that I feel like it just has to be done. And I have always believed in not condemning people or starting drama online. So I'm sure a lot of people are going to be asking, why am I doing this and why now? And I would like to explain that before I get started so that people understand.
Yeah, people are going to be a bunch of haters
what
for real.
prompted me to do this today.
We're going to say
and
attention seeking, blah, blah, blah.
Just on a whim or something like that. Okay, so like I said, I took a lot of notes, so forgive me if I just end up reading off my notes.
Jesus, but there's a book in there. There's a book.
The first and probably most severe reason is that one of the rules that I set for myself a long time ago about withholding this information was that if I ever felt like somebody else was in danger or being hurt, I would then make myself speak about it. And 2 weeks ago, actually 3 weeks ago now,
Jesus.
I was informed by 3 separate people, one of whom was present for said incident, that he had done something similar to something that he had done to me, and to someone in LA at the end of September. And this person is not a streamer or content creator, but obviously that does not matter. And because of this, I cannot in good conscience sit here knowing that I know critical information about someone that almost no one else does and not say anything. I think that most issues and dramas should stay private and off the internet, and I still hold that belief to this day, and I will hold that belief going forward. However, there are certain things that cross the line, and I say that the line has been crossed too many times to be count. There's a point where I believe that people deserve to know. I think that at a certain point,
you shut up.
If you know a lot of things about someone and you don't say anything to look out for others, it's wrong. It's wrong to keep it to yourself. I don't want what happened to me or what has happened to other people because of him to happen to other people. And I don't believe he will ever stop behaving the way he does. But regardless, yeah, like I said, one of the main reasons I decided to do this stream is to come out about all of this because I can't hold on to it any longer because it feels wrong to do so. And an honorable mention reason for why I'm doing this is that for a while, he has been indirectly threatening me through my friends and people that I work with. They've informed me that he said that if I ever talked about anything he did, he would try to create a smear campaign against me in retaliation. I was told that he even approached other streamers who were close with us back when we lived together, asking them if they would join with him, and they all refused. At TwitchCon, he approached one of my employees, threatening them and saying if I ever talked about him, he would destroy me. Multiple people have told me that his plan was to claim that I kill animals and that I killed my own rabbits, since I had several of my rabbits pass away over the course of 3 years while I lived with him.
So she lived with him?
I'm sure he's probably listening now, and it's probably going to come as quite a shock to him that this information made its way back to me and that I've known for months. But if you try to threaten me to stay quiet, especially using my poor dead animals, I'm not going to stay quiet. Okay. So now that I've explained all the reasons why this took so long and why I made the decision to do this stream, I have a few more things I would like to get out of the way before I start talking about all of this.
God damn.
The way that I'm going to do this today is I'm going to run through everything from the beginning.
This is crazy. Didn't he have a claim before or some shit?
I have no idea. I never heard it. that next one.
This one.
The top one, right?
Oh, she dated him?
I moved in with him. I believe it was the end of 2021. Because he offered, I was living alone at the time, and I was having stalker issues in Kansas, and I mean, you guys know like all the stuff that happened there. I ended up joining the org and everything. We did a lot of streams together, and I mean, a lot of people already know this, but I'm just gonna come out and say it. We started dating. We were in a relationship starting January 2022. After I joined OTK. I'm not planning to go into too much
That's why, like,
detail about the start of the relationship because it honestly doesn't really matter at this point. It's irrelevant now. The only things that really matter that you guys need to know for the story are that it was, one, an extremely private relationship. It was even hidden from friends and people in the org, but I mean, obviously people all eventually figured it out. They're not fucking stupid. And second, it was an extremely codependent relationship, which it's not the issue, but that's just, you know, making that clear for details.
Guys, there's so much gossip and rumors.
He initially portrayed himself to me as someone who was very nice to girls and wanted to help me feel safe from stalkers, and wanted me to succeed as a teammate, and we grew very close over time, and I was very dependent on him for feelings of safety, social life, like my stream, my job, everything. So yeah, besides it being a very codependent relationship, the start of it was fine. I saw a lot of people mentioning this. They thought this was what I was going to talk about. It's not a secret. I think everyone who paid attention knew that he was very controlling over what I wore, to a degree, who I was friends with, and even when I would stream. So, when...
Why are you saying true? What? How would you know that?
It was definitely slow over time that bad things started happening. At the start, it would be things like, for example, he would throw...
What'd they say?
He would throw bottles, like plastic bottles with liquid in it, not like glass bottles, at me. Me telling him like I didn't like it and it scared me and I bruised very easily. He would throw his phone at me. I would tell...
What'd she say? He throw plastic bottles at her?
Tell him, you know, it scared me, I don't like it. And one time it even hit me in the eye, which caused me to get a black eye, but he always, you know, was like, oh, it's an accident. And I was like, oh yeah, it's an accident. Like, you know, of course I'm not gonna think that, you know, he's... Yeah, I just... At the time, I just kind of was, you know, I just brushed it off. And looking back now, I feel like that was kind of my boundaries. So that was already kind of starting to show signs within the first 6 months of me and him being close. And then, again, a very public situation.
Guys, don't either downplay it, like...
The end of 2022, the cover-up allegations happened.
Throwing shit somebody's never okay, buddy.
I mean, yeah, like I said, all that's public. You can find all that, see like what I said during that, everything. After that happened, his behavior started getting a lot worse, which, I mean, I suppose it makes sense. You know, he was very stressed. A lot of stuff was happening, but the bad behavior was ramping up, and I feel like it's so apparent if, like, you know, you go back and watch anything from that time. I tried so hard to help him and be there for him because I really believed in him, and I wanted him to, you know, get better and get back on his feet. And be the person that, you know, I always believed that he was. But that unfortunately did not really happen. For a long time, I think about a year and a half from when that all happened, it was kind of like slow things getting worse, but I mean, honestly, I'm not even gonna bother going into the details of all of that because there's just too much to cover, and
Holy smokes, bro.
It's an old clip.
It's the Rust server. Chat, I'm excited. We got some stuff, dude. We're gonna start talking to people again. We're gonna hang out a little bit.
got raw pork.
I'll fucking take it.
Would you like some raw pork?
Yeah, I'll fucking take raw pork. Hell yeah.
Enjoy.
So I thought, why not build a house up here?
Yes. I can pay rent in your house.
Okay, let's do it. Yep. Oh, wait, check this out. Come here.
Ooh.
Not
Like,
bad,
that's
huh?
The house? Wait, our houses literally look exactly the same.
Yep.
Hello?
Yeah. Biggest sweats, you retards.
They will come after you guys.
They're the biggest
We can
sweats.
stop them early.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it, dude. We'll join the resistance. You're spelling it wrong? Yeah, my bad.
So
This is a weird video. I don't.
this is just probably put together type shit.
Yeah, I don't know if this is really an indicator of anything. Adding fucking music and shit to make. I don't know about this one. What you said? Wait, maybe keep playing. Said something else, I guess.
No, I hardly slept last night. That's why I seem tired today. Because I'm honestly fucking tired, chat. I'll be honest. I'm pretty tired. I'm just tired. Alright, chat. I'll see you guys later. I will see you guys probably tonight, if not tomorrow. I just need a nap. I'm fucking zooted out of my mind.
What does unofficial Mizraid mean?
Guys,
Oh, he did?
Listen, why are we all acting like we haven't murdered? Like we haven't pillaged? Like we haven't had to do what we had to do to make it here where we she had a one-hit advantage. She was coming after me. I had
This
to
guy's mad because he's at 20,000 views. She's at 22,000. Bro, what is he even mad about?
attack back.
What the fuck is this?
What are you? Was that a test?
You said.
Well, I have some cloth in my house.
Let me check my body real quick. Did anyone loot me? Let me check my body real quick. Did anyone loot me? Let me check my body real quick. Did anyone loot me?
Yeah. Go to the restroom real quick. I'll be right
There you
back. Yeah, she's trapped now.
Fine, look what I did.
Is he banging?
Okay, sick. Okay, I'm stuck in here. Okay, sick.
I'm gonna make some stat.
Chat, guys, I'm about to tell you a secret about streaming chat that every streamer wants to avoid talking about, okay? But you guys, I've told this before, but it seems like I gotta say it again. Drops events are actually worse for the viewers, but it looks the opposite. So it's like a massive conundrum, okay? It's a massive conundrum where you have less actual viewers than usual, by a long shot, by the way, by a long shot, okay? And it appears to be that you have more because of the drops shit. So everybody convinced themselves this matters when it doesn't. And everybody tries to measure their dick when it's like it's like if everybody was like force-fed fucking dick pills and nobody knows about it, right? And then the next day they go, yo, dude, let me look at your cock. Let me look at it. And then they get this massive flopper, and then they go, what the fuck? And then they get mad about how big each other is when everybody's like on massive dick inflator pills. Does that make sense? None of it is real. Why would you even care? None of it is real.
Hello, sorry. It's like 20 minutes.
You know what I mean?
What?
Hello. Araragi, thanks for the sub.
Hold on.
But alright, yeah, I'm gonna
Wait, she was
log out
right.
for now, but I'll probably come back later.
Yeah, I'm
And
trying to. I'm not
If
trying to be
not
weird.
today, then tomorrow my normal time, so.
I'm just trying to see. Am I not allowed to see a clip and to try to? A big part of these troubles with my was fucking just what. Yeah, I mean, like I said, this is not a secret. I think Miz
Seems
is
a little
with the
edgy.
streams.
I don't know.
Blah.
Could be anything.
Yeah, a lot of people. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? It's yeah. I hate to bring this up again. I feel like it's gonna be kind of weird. It's like the Drake and Abel conundrum. It's like the you read about this. It's the master and the apprentice conundrum. A lot of literature speak of it. Okay, it's you've been around for a long time. You worked really hard. You get to a certain point in your craft. Yeah. The laws of power taught me this. Okay, and then it's like a lot of people. There's a wide ranging of characteristics that we can have. But
I think he's trying to say you put someone on and then they do better than you, but that's the whole point of putting someone on, no?
Yeah.
You want motherfuckers to do better than you, because then your name lasts longer in the grand schemes of things.
Some people are more prone to this, where they feel like, oh, dude, I'm the master or whatever, because I did all this, right? Fair enough. Then if you onboard somebody ends up, let's say, streaming with you, whatever, some people will feel some way like, oh yeah, like I'm teaching them the way, I'm introducing this to you, whatever, right? And they're very happy and very nice about how they treat you, right? When you're under them, right? When you're around them and you're below them. But the master will feel a certain way, right? When the apprentice becomes an equal or an above. That's when the trouble kicks in. If you are prone to that type of, nobody's completely immune to it, but people are more prone to it, and then they crash the fuck out. Okay, crash the fuck out. Then they get all they get all weird. They get all weird, and this is the way it is. It's some people it's easier to deal with. Some people less easy to deal with. You guys are fucking weird. You guys are fucking weird. Even make this even close to me about it. Brother, I've onboarded people that have surpassed me.
Yeah.
Over and over again and been on good terms. Better. It's always been the same thing. You're dumb as fuck. You are so stupid. Bro. Moxie was with me, okay? And even when he dodged my schedule to be on different times because he wanted to have his own stream and have his own
Like
number.
Aiden put on Kai, right?
I supported him as best as I could. I was still his friend. I never was worried about it, and he knows that. And he even grew, and he aged enough to this day that he acknowledges and because we asked him about this, and he knows that around us, other streamers have not treated their other person good, the way that we did it to each other, okay? And it's why I think if you're one thing that I praise myself and him about, is we're better than everybody else. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. And all the stream Joes out there on Twitch, me and Moxie clear everybody because we didn't let none of that shit go through and actually be annoying. And it's the same thing with Tyler and Greek.
I swear this guy doesn't speak English. It's X though. It's like you kind of understand what he's saying without like understanding what the fuck he's saying.
But if I performed too well, I was gonna be punished. And I actually.
So like my thing is like
wanted to show some of those messages. Because obviously a lot of these things, these out, show them to like kind of
Bro, I gotta see this, man.
And I am planning to probably post the VOD of this somewhere, so if, you know...
How can I tank
You wanna read
as
this
warrior in
later,
dungeons? Emmy is better, Emmy
it's
this.
fine,
I can't
I
have it.
guess.
Anything. You just take. What?
And again, this was all happening while I was live. You can literally go find the stream and see me trying to deal with this while I'm live in the middle of a dungeon, trying to just play the fucking game.
Can't
Full
read.
screen? It is full screen. He got a full... Oh, dang.
Oh fuck, I think I...
This guy says tank. What is this?
Just like a role in the game. It's like
No way. This guy's arguing. Don't, dude.
it's like Apex.
I asked for one thing with you. Don't be a tank. And you're tanking. What can I do? What am I supposed to do? Don't tank. Yeah, there it is. I'm playing the game. Tank. Do it. Let me handle all the hate. Tank. EMI. Do it. Let me handle all the hate. The criticism. Nah, this guy's different. Oh my god.
Tank Emmy, do it. Let me handle all the hate, the criticism, the you're worse than Emmys. The Emmy is so much better. The people saying you're better in every chat. The comparison says nobody will ever be on my side. Let me deal with it. You have...
Guys, mind you, and listen, I'm just watching this to react to it, just to watch it. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of guy I like to hear from both sides, and when they go to court, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like hearing all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like this, it goes to court, does all that shit. So I don't really I'm not commenting on, but I'm saying, like, this motherfucker's a multi-millionaire and he's behaving like this. It's crazy work. It's crazy. Like, she in the next room next to him and he's in a Discord with her typing to her. Like, bro, you brought this girl in. She's your shorty, so she's up. I'm sure he probably even had her under a contract too. But regardless, this is your girl, man. She up. Like, who gives a fuck? This is probably like your girl being up. That's even better. You want her to be just as up. All rich people, nah. Don't say all rich people are weird. This motherfucker's weird. You want your shorty to get her bag so she don't have to spend your bag no more. What the fuck? I get it. You and your shorty now get your bag together and you go invest in more shit. So you make a bigger bag and you create an empire. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? He put her on. He put her on. It don't even make any sense. It wasn't like she was like, come on, put me on. He's like, yo, get on my screen. Get it. He got her a whole room. He did streams where he put her on. She gonna create her fan base. He's gonna he's gonna give her exposure and she's gonna create a fan base from that. That's you making money, like stupid money.
Fun. I asked you not to become a tank. You didn't listen. And now it's the classic, what was I supposed to do? I'm not dealing with this. And like I said, you can go find...
But this guy's getting mad over a game.
Trying very hard not to laugh.
This is like when I'm reading this, I'm like, is this a 7-year-old kid talking?
I'm trying to hold it.
It's definitely a spotlight.
Context. I was playing Warrior in World of Warcraft in like a level 24
Bro
dungeon.
needs
It was like silver pine.
everything.
Like it was just like,
bro needs a beat up.
He said, I can't have anything. You just take.
bro needs like an older brother to beat his ass up and be like, no, sit in that fucking corner, man. That's the whole point of like in life when you go through shit. Like sometimes you gotta go through shit. You get what I'm trying to say, chat? Like sometimes you gotta go through shit. That's why like people always say like bring back bullying. Sometimes, not to say bring back bullying, but I always say like sometimes you have to like go through shit. You gotta have like the older sibling or the older cousin to be like, nah, you can't have this. This shit's mine. Oh shit, let me wait or wait your turn. This ain't yours. Relax. Have fucking patience. Like you need those kind of things to be installed in you, or you just become. You don't even know how to handle shit.
Like, it wasn't even like, it was like dog shit gameplay, I'm gonna be honest. Like, so, yeah.
And then you get this guy. Now this guy got money and a little power. This is what happens. He's throwing a tantrum.
Yeah,
The reason why people probably didn't expose him or call him out because he was the guy. He was the guy you putting you on. So that's why motherfuckers kept their mouth shut because he was the money guy.
you can,
Chat, it's a game from the
do that
1900s
later, I suppose.
where you have like 4 buttons. They have like a 4-second cooldown in between. Like, I find it's hard for
Yeah, like I said
even
before,
top players to understand how we can have an ego about any of this shit. Like, I don't know why.
I was constantly trying so hard to compromise with him because I wanted us to be able to coexist in the same streaming sphere, but I felt like I could never win, and he hated my whole existence, like ever since that one stream where I had like a little bit more viewers than him.
Oh, okay, so there's
And
context.
he would say that it was my fault that his stream was dying because most of his viewers liked me, and whenever he hit on another girl, they would be confused or not take it seriously because they knew that me and him were together privately. And he said if he would be able to hit on other girls and convince them that it was real, he would get his career back. That was
Bro dropped 500 viewers and was wilding out
Bro,
on a Rust drop stream. By the way, it was a stream drop, right?
like
Nah, bro.
started
This-
within the last couple of weeks.
So
we
that's the
spoke
gold
to each
content
other.
conundrum. It's a real thing.
He started saying terrible things to me about other streamers in Austin. In particular, one specific streamer who I know there's a lot of people that know he has beef with certain streamers. It was not one of those streamers. It was someone who to this day has been nothing but nice to him. He would say horrible things about this person, like about them in their stream, and it was very hard to listen to. And just in general, he would say horrible things about other streamers in Austin, like, I quote, I
Not
hate
me.
everyone here. You are all useless to me.
Probably S-Fan.
You're worthless to me because it
Probably
does nothing for my
NMP.
stream anymore to collab with any of you. And him saying that was the final straw
So chat,
for me.
when was she not with him? Like, what, did they just break up, or is this years ago? You know?
I got no idea.
The day that he said that to me about other people was the first day that I ever, for the first time, started to ignore his calls and messages. And because of that, he even threatened to come to my house if I didn't answer. But I did end up calling him back, and I spoke to him, and I basically told him that I felt like I could finally see things for what they were. And he started panicking, and he was super apologetic, and he was saying he didn't want to lose me, which wasn't the first time that he like did something like that and was like, you know, basically begging me not to leave. But that was definitely the most extreme time. And again, like I said, I always had the hope that things would be cordial or that, you know, we could be fine with each other. So I agreed, and we agreed we were going to talk about all of that.
This one?
A week after this breakup, he asked to come over to my house and talk for closure. He came to my house and I was crying like crazy because the emotions were just very high because I was dealing with a lot of major shifts in my life as a result of me attempting to start to try to distance myself from him.
That makes sense.
He, so yeah, we were just talking and I was crying a lot. He started to try to comfort me by hugging me while I was sitting on the couch and holding me really close to him. And when this was happening, we hadn't talked in quite a while, and I'm usually very uncomfortable with being touched a lot by people that I'm not in a relationship with. But I let him hold me while I was crying. And he started kissing me in my face, and I let him do it. I was still sobbing a lot. And then suddenly, he tried to climb on top of me and aggressively shoved his hand down my pants. And I screamed. Yeah. And when I screamed, he jumped off me like a cat, like. And instead of apologizing or checking if I was okay, he said, "I feel weird now. I feel like I did something wrong. I have to go." And he immediately left my house while I was still crying without checking if I was okay or anything. And at the time, I was still making excuses for him, and I was still afraid of causing trouble for other streamers around us, or like, you know, making things weird for viewers. I know that probably sounds crazy, but like I just felt this pressure, like I had to try to keep things together. If that makes
This is
sense.
understandable. Now I can see it. I can validate that.
Yeah, I felt like I'd caused trouble for so many other people if I ever said anything bad about.
Jumping back like a cat was wild, I ain't gonna lie. She said he jumped back like a wild cat, like he was wild. Nah, this is crazy. I ain't gonna lie, this is crazy. This is crazy work.
Him, or if I caused rifts in our friend group or streamer group.
I can remember this. There was something I was watching about this guy, and it was the same. Huh? Oh, just make sure you lock the door. Something about him.
I tried to stay on good terms with him and hold everything in, and also I still cared about him a lot. And I.
So it seems like they were in a relationship. And he was like, "Yo, keep this shit on a DL." She started blowing up. He got jealous. And then he started getting angry, and he just became a bitter bitch. And then I think I'm assuming she finally got out of it, and then he tried to go back. And then that's when the whole, you saying she said she was crying, and he just started kissing her and started doing all this shit. I was confused.
Still.
This is crazy, bro. I don't think.
Still at that point had hope that
She seemed like she really loved him, though. Seems like she like was doing everything to protect him. And it doesn't even seem like she even wants to talk about this.
things would get better and that, you know, he would improve. And he'd also always hammer into me.
It sounds like it. Like it sounds. She said like he changed. She was all nice, but he changed once she had more viewers. The one day, it wasn't like the one day he changed.
How he never physically abused me because he never hit me, and he would coach me and tell me to tell people or other streamers who were asking about it because they were concerned. He would say, tell them that I never hit you. Make sure that they know that I never hit you.
Give me a video of this misfit guy.
around the same time. This was
What is he
during
on Twitch?
OnlyFans 2, so I guess like December-ish.
We have to listen to both sides, that's for sure.